Ripping on Riptide, Episode 4.
Holy shit, look out!
What? What's going on?
Your life is in peril.
Oh, it's because somebody's killing the great Geeks.
Haha, just looking out for you, man. Look, beta tech. I bet that's where you get all your tech goods from.
Because I'm a beta?
You're such a cuck. Is that Ferris Bueller's mom? No, really, I think that's Ferris Bueller's mom.
Yeah, okay, that is Ferris Bueller's mom. Good spot.
She's doing a nerdy, sexy thing. And look, the sign on the door, it says she's an analist.
Is that gonna become a thing? Are you gonna be doing that the whole episode?
Sniper! All right, it looks like Ferris's mom, she's gonna be our damsel in distress for this episode. I guess that works, them doing the whole MILF deal again. Prediction. She's a nerd girl, right? So you'd think her and Murray would naturally gravitate to each other, but no. I bet either Nick or Cody ends up exposing the rivers of womanly passion that are flowing right below her surface.
What common English word do they spell? What do you mean, what common English word do they spell, boss?
It's nice to see Murray devoting some of his free time to teaching Nick how to read. Oh, nice tie, Murray. Looks like he's hosting some kind of Mensa nerd shindig club thing on the Riptide. That's why he's teaching Nick to read. He doesn't want his coworkers / housemates to embarrass him in front of all his nerd friends with all their Neanderthal grunting and scratching.
I know exactly how that feels.
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
After seeing the extreme level of geekiness on display at this party, you can't help but see how cool Murray must seem to all his intellectual contemporaries. He's all like making robots and flying in helicopters, punching bad guys, and banging hot witness victim ladies. You could tell Nick and Cody, they'd rather be anywhere else than this party, but they're such good bros to Murray that they stick around. You wish you were there too, don't you?
What? Where?
At that party. That's like totally your crowd, isn't it?
Whatever, man.
You could be like their leader, ha. Looks like the anal lady, the analist, Ferris's mom. It looks like she's a member of Murray's little club also. I bet by the end of this episode, she'll be flaunting her assets in a bikini. Maybe working a new job, bringing her analist skills to straightaways as like a bikini waitress. The Riptide guys, they just seem to have that effect on women. Look at the robots. He's like a little butler. Look at all the other nerds. They're sizing the robots up. They're wondering if their own little robot inventions could take him, should they ever happen to find themselves in some kind of like BattleBot scenario.
Well, I thought the pie joke was pretty good. Did you hear that?
You mean you got that one?
Come on.
No, wait a minute. Hang on. You're telling me you got that joke?
Cody, you're obviously putting on airs.
Terrific. Oh, that's great. Listen, if you got the joke...
I don't even speak English.
Listen, if you got the joke, then you explain it to me, okay? Go ahead. I want to see you explain it. Explain that piece of pie thing, because I don't get it. Go on.
He's right to call you out on your shit.
Get a load of that over
See,
there.
you're bluffing. See, I knew you were bluffing. See, you don't get the joke.
Nick's pervasive aura of just not wanting to be at this damn party, it quickly does an about face when he spots Mrs. Bueller.
She looks a little upset about something.
You did the right thing by coming to me, really. Yeah.
Well, I'd heard you had these friends that were private investigators.
They live with me. Actually, I live with them. We all live together.
It'd probably be a good idea for Murray to clarify that he has his own bedroom. Otherwise, she may think he bunks in the same room as another grown-ass man. Like he was like a fourth grader or something. That'd probably be a real big turnoff.
Natalie Kramer, I'd like you to meet two of the best friends a guy could have. Nick Ryder, Cody Allen.
Natalie Kramer. I thought I recognized you.
Oh, and it turns out that Nick's got the inside track.
The last time I saw you, you were,
I had braces. Was known as Flatty Natty.
It looks like he knew Flatty Natty back in high school. You just know she's got heaps of unrequited teen lust for Nick, who is probably like the super jock quarterback helicopter pilot.
Natalie has come to us for help. It seems that her life is in danger.
Look, Murray, it's okay. I think I'll just have the police take care of this.
She flees to Murray in fear of snipers and shit, looking to get help from his detective pals, then suddenly realizes that one of them is Nick Ryder, and then she gets all flustered, and then she suddenly tries to bail.
Natalie, I'm better at investigating than I was at geometry.
That's not saying much.
Did you see that? Did you see that look between them? It's on.
Maybe the police were right. Maybe what you heard was a backfire.
I know what I heard, and it was a gunshot. I even felt the whiz over my head.
She said what? She felt the whiz over her head? I told you she was a naughty girl.
Good lord.
The third member is David Powell, and he was killed last week in a car accident.
So you think Danny tried to kill you and David because of this thing you were working on for the brain trust?
Don't worry, Natalie. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay?
It was nice meeting you, Mr. Allen.
Call me Cody.
Cody.
A little more tense interplay between Nick and Nerdy Girl. Ambush!
Are you guys okay?
Okay, boss, I think we better keep her on the boat tonight just to make sure we got a client in the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Natalie. I've come up with some interesting information on your fellow employees at Beta Tech.
You designed the robots. Are you the only one who knows how to program him? Well, what do Nick and Cody do? I mean, you seem to do all the work.
She's pretty perceptive, getting the whole Riptide dynamic right away. But Murray, he's always so quick to defend the two uneducated savages that he works and lives with.
Nick and Cody, they work very hard, really. Cody's got a great way with people, and Nick has this terrific helicopter that can get you anywhere just like that. No, they're terrific, really. They really are.
Got 3 jelly-filled, 2 cinnamon, 1 bear claw, and a chocolate eclair.
I got dibs on the bear claw.
Don't you guys ever do anything?
Excuse me?
Well, I mean, Murray has been here all morning working on the computer, and all you've done is buy donuts.
Bitch, they got bear claws. She's coming off like a real C word. You know, cunt.
Yes, I know what the C word
I
is.
think we all know what she needs to relax here. You know, get all that tension out.
I told you we should have taken the Mimi.
The fuck are they driving? Did they time warp back to the roaring 20s?
That's Cody's car, see? Nick's Corvette's only a 2-seater, so they need something when they have to transport more than 2 or 3 people. It's actually a really well-preserved classic car.
You want to see a well-preserved classic? Take a look at Nick's Corvette. And fucking Cody.
Sarge, that thing's a dangerous piece of junk. Dangerous? You know, I don't know how you can talk about my chopper like that when you're the owner of this thing.
He has the absolute temerity to talk smack about the screaming Mimi while he's driving that silly clown car. Look out, more snipers! Do a commando roll, Nick. Commando roll! Look at the door. DBS. Are they at the house of famous 90s actor D.B. Sweeney? It's possible. He probably lives in the Hollywood Hills.
I don't think they're at...
Look! That's how you can tell they're dealing with a real pro. See the silly Hollywood actor way? He uses his support hand, grasping his wrist. That's so gay. He's really shit at malfunction clearance drills also. Let's see what not practicing the fundamentals gets you. Tackle through a window. Get some, Cody. Get some. Oh, oops. No, Cody, no. Wow. It appears our deadly assassin guy, he may be bad with guns because he spends all of his time practicing his kung fu.
Yeah, but he's getting away.
Time for some high pursuit. Maybe Cody's shit wagon is like one of those modified bootlegger cars. Oh no, it's not. It just got totally handed its jock by a punch buggy. and confronted by a slight incline, Cody's rusted out relic, it has no choice but to just throw in the towel. It's the little engine that couldn't.
You're really going hard at that car.
Well, it could be cool, you know, like maybe if Nick owned it. Yeah, because then it'd be all red with a flame job. Oh, holy shit. If Nick owned it, it'd be the ZZ Top car, the Eliminator.
20 minutes later.
Bad guys that could grow real long beards and start playing musical instruments. Wait, what were we doing? Oh yeah, the episode.
Having my men dragged off of their jobs to run security for some of these jerk senators.
Quinlan, he's being so hardcore.
And lady, you make damn sure he knows who me is when you tell him it's me.
We have a client here who has had 2 attempts made on her life, and now another one of her buddies turns up dead.
Look, Nick's talking at him, and look at that stare from Quinlan. In his head, he's enumerating like 15 different ways to take this beach bum wannabe detective out.
What do you want me to do? Drop all the murder cases we're working on now and just jump over to yours like you're the only child in the world that's ever had a problem? Huh? Is that what you want?
And he still owes Cody one. You know, from the ending of last episode? Good thing there's a whole station full of witnesses there. Otherwise, I think Quinlan, he'd get his revenge, because he's hardcore.
What the hell are you doing over there?
This is the new training for XK remote interface. Works solely on light-sensitized laser particles and quasi-infrared frequency modes. It's fantastic. Watch this.
Just like us, Quinlan knows that Murray's just spouting a bunch of made-up screenwriter attempts at trying to sound smart.
Why don't you, interface this with one of your modes?
Quinlan's all like, fuck off, nerd.
You unplugged my computer. That had the duty roster on it for the next 3 months. I just entered.
Oh, shut up. Everybody out of here right now.
Come on, robots. Wow, look at this place.
Yeah, so this is a brain trust room. Can't you just feel the smart vibrations? Tinker toys. I used to play with this stuff when I was a kid.
That's the DNA molecule. If you can construct something that works as well, there might be room for you in the trust.
Listen to the dismissive, shrewish digs. But we all know her relentless efforts to nag on Nick, it's all in service of hiding her true feelings.
Why don't we just split into our own little committees, okay?
I give Cody a lot of shit, but he's actually a pretty smart guy. Not like nerd smart like Murray, but like streetwise.
Hey, Boz and I'll try and find this Patrick Bennett guy in the employee files. You two can gather Natalie's stuff.
He obviously sees what's going on between Nick and Ferris's mom, and like a real bro, he engineers a situation to where they can have a little bit of alone time. Nick's all like, look, lady, don't think I don't see right through your icy facade with your big shoulder pads and your relatively masculine-looking eyeglasses.
I've had it with you. You've been harping on me ever since we started this case. I'm trying to help you out, but you keep throwing mud in my
You
face.
have never tried to help anybody but yourself. You're a dumb jock who's gotten through life by charming women and using people.
And there it is, dumb jock. Looks like Flatty Natty has some unresolved childhood issues.
I mean, you didn't like me any more than they did, but you pretended that you did. In the end, that was worse.
I know that this is kind of late in coming.
And Nick makes his move.
I want you to know that I feel very, very honored that you wanted me to take you out.
Taking a page right out of Nick's own playbook, Cody throws a big cock block right at Nick.
That's him. That's the guy. Boss, take a look. Nick!
Come on.
No doubt, revenge for the past 2 episodes. And probably also the last decade or so of their friendship. Wait, what did we miss? Why the hell was Cody telescoping the windows of the hotel across the street? I guess it did end up helping the case. What with the whole amazing coincidence of just happening to spot the assassin guy through the telescope? I guess the Riptide team owes Cody a big thanks. For being a creepy peeping Tom pervert or whatever.
But you recognize him, right?
Yeah,
Where'd you see him?
in that room. Well, one time Danny and David and I were in this room and they were arguing and I got bored, so I decided to look through the telescope.
Oh, it sounds like Mrs. Bueller's got some voyeuristic peeping tendencies of her own, too.
He had a telescope one time. We crossed telescopes and I waved at him. I thought he was cute.
So call the police, right? Fuck no. The Riptide guys, they don't call for backup.
Hey, guys!
Maybe the robot should get some Star Wars prequel jets so he can handle stairs. Like in the prequel.
As if the cloud of geekiness wasn't thick enough. With all these Mensa nerds all episode, I gotta listen to your nerdy shit too. Cody's hot pursuit by means of the elevator, it's briefly put on pause when he suddenly comes face to face with a vision of himself from the future. Dude goes all Baryshnikov on Nick's face. Look at that pointed toe. Look at that extension.
You okay? This guy's incredible, man. I never even saw him coming.
Hey, Murray! Murray, you all right?
And Murray's down. We have a Boz down.
Which way did he go?
I don't know, but he took Natalie.
Look at all the clowns. Want to bet they just got a ride to the parade in Cody's car? Because earlier I called it a clown car.
This guy's got a dozen aliases.
I don't know, some kind of a clamp or something.
And my guess is that it's for a gun.
Okay, if this is for a gun, right? The angle that this is set on, the only way to fire would be down.
So maybe he was going to try and kill somebody that would be passing on this route, like...
Parade or?
Yeah, in a parade.
Senator Billings.
Senator Billings, right.
The big reveal. The assassin. He's not trying to take out the nerds because they're nerds. He thinks that they witnessed him through the telescope setting up a sniper hit on a senator, no less. Despite his rather impressive martial artist skills, this guy once again proves to be the absolute worst assassin. Why is she still alive? He obviously has no compunctions about killing nerds, no problems with collateral damage. Okay, maybe he has her in reserve as like a hostage. Then why not just tie her ass up? You don't leave a girl with nerd glasses that big unattended just sitting at a computer.
What did you put into that computer?
Haha. The files, they're in the computer.
They're in the computer.
They're in the computer? Where'd all the files go?
Zoolander, right? Oh, now he decides to tie her up. Good job, buddy.
Roz, did you print something up on this thing?
What? Could this be a message from Natalie?
It must be.
Wait, brain
Trust. She's in the brain trust room.
Oh, that's right across the street.
Wait, you and me, we're gonna get the Mimi. Come on.
Stock footage.
You know, I've noticed something. To save money on a show like this, they often will use a lot of stock footage, most notably of the screaming Mimi taking off and flying. Similarly, we've seen some reused footage of Nick piloting the helicopter. If they do that a lot as the series progresses, do you think that'll end up kind of limiting the wardrobe that Nick's
That
allowed to
wouldn't be
wear
so
in any given
bad.
episode?
I don't see anything wrong with Nick's wardrobe. You say he's not allowed to wear things. He wears whatever he wants. Plus, you know, those cargo pants he was rocking this episode. What else would a cargo helicopter pilot have, you know? He might have some more cargo. You don't know.
No, but see what I'm saying is...
Shush! Notice that Nick and Cody still haven't alerted the police to the whole assassin deal. Rather than do something eminently sensible like that, they decide to instead go through some overly complex gyrations in order to justify working the helicopter into the plot. You'll notice them doing that a lot in all the episodes.
What the hell's that lunatic trying to do?
There's an assassin in the
Benetech building. Have somebody check out that building up there. Get the senator under a covered car.
Well, as predicted, that was a really weird, specific, complicated way of solving the whole sitch. Sure, guys, just land that helicopter anywhere. You know, audience, you just gotta suspend your disbelief, because there's no fucking way that Nick and Cody are gonna let the po-po make the collar. This is their show. But how are they possibly gonna defeat the Kung Fu Killer? He's already beat them both down. You know how? Through the power of friendship. Look at that teamwork. Wow, that certainly was a high-stakes, action-packed ending. Now all we need to do is see some silly resolution, giving some plausible deniability to why we never see Mrs. Bueller on the show again. Maybe throw in a little bit of Lieutenant Quinlan getting his comeuppance once again. Some Robot's tomfoolery. Then a sweet freeze frame to cap this shit off. Wait, why is there an old salty fisherman escorting two bikini ladies carrying luggage? There's always some wacky shit going down in King Harbor. Look, Cody's like, what the fuck did I just see? The Straightaways patrons, they're all like, are those two assholes smoking cigars in a restaurant? What they don't seem to understand is that the Riptide gang, they just solved another case. And they don't let a silly thing like basic human etiquette and simple common courtesy stand in the way of their celebratory smoke out. You gotta have a ritual.
The things you all figured out on this case require just as much analytical and logical deduction as any IQ problem.
Flatty Natty, working in more anal references, huh? The bikini waitress comes in as if to say, see, you can be somewhat underendowed and still be very appealing to men. Check out these rockin' ass abs. Not having any running gags this episode, like, for example, broken appendages or the robots spilling water and shit all over the place, the writers, they're left with no other option than to do just a simple callback on that retarded pie joke.
What do you call something that's 1.57 and also a dessert?
I don't know.
Piece of pie.
That's terrific, Nick. That's very...
Oh, come on. Give me a break. You don't get that.
You don't
She's lying. It's a setup, man. She doesn't get that at all.
Hardy fucking har. You can't make Nick look stupid. He's a friggin' helicopter pilot. None of you assholes can do that.
I'll have you know that I'm a damn good helicopter pilot, Natalie. Helicopters are not easy to fly. I even had to learn math to do it.
He does sweet commando rolls, and he's gonna be boning the anal lady, Mrs. Bueller, in like 10 minutes. I think he's the real winner here. Look at them all trying to take Nick down a notch. Fat chance of that, brosif. Cody, you never explained the joke either. It's obvious he didn't get it and he's just pretending to be smart, deflecting all the suspicion on Nick, hoping no one comes at him. Never fuck with Nick Ryder again.
We'd better wrap this up right here. Otherwise he's gonna pop an aneurysm or something. Thanks for watching, everybody. And of course, stay tuned for our next episode of Ripping on Riptide.
Ooh, run, 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 stop, stop.